This is the review for Concept Quiz 16. Starting with part A here. Find the missing values in the table at the right. Write an equation representing the nth term. So when you're looking at this sequence of values, we can tell here that the sequence is decreasing, and we need to see whether this is arithmetic or geometric. So it might take a couple guesses, but we can see here that if we divide 147 by 7, we get 21. If we do 21 divided by 7, we get 3. 3 divided by 7 is 3/7. And then to get the last value in the table, we're doing 3/7 divided by 7. And I'm going to write that as 7 over 1 so that it's in fraction form. Remember, dividing is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. So that would be 3 over 49. To write the equation for a geometric sequence, we have a sub n equals, we need the initial value first. Remember, initial value means term 0. So here we're starting with term 1. I'm going to go backwards and figure out term 0. So since we're dividing by 7, we need to multiply 147 by 7 to get term 0. And that's 1029. So 1029 multiplied by, since we're dividing by 7, remember that's the same as multiplying by 1/7, and then to the n. Okay, part B, write an equation for an arithmetic sequence such that a sub 1 equals 116 and a sub 4 equals 95. So we already know it's arithmetic. I'm going to go ahead and just create a table here with the information we're given. So a sub 1 is 116. We don't know 2 or 3, but we know a sub 4 is 95. To write the equation for this arithmetic sequence, I need to know my initial value and I need to know my common difference. So a quick way to find the common difference is just to find the growth or the slope of this sequence. I'm going to take the difference in the a sub n values, or the y values, divided by the change in the n value, or x. So 95 minus 116 is negative 21, and then I'm dividing by 4 minus 1, which is 3. So the common difference is negative 7. So now that I know I have a common difference of negative 7, I still need to know the initial value. N equals 1 has an a sub n of 116. So if I go back to find the 0 term, instead of subtracting 7, I need to add 7. So 116 plus 7 is 123. And now I have both my initial value as well as the common difference. So this would be a sub n equals negative 7n plus 123. In part C, it says determine the value of a sub 18 in the sequence described in part B. I already have an equation, so this is just plugging in n equals 18. Okay, and this would give me negative 126 plus 123, which is negative 3. Alright, on part D, Mrs. Flubberdoodle weighs 256 pounds. Her new diet enables her to lose 18 pounds per month. Write an equation to represent her weight. So we're going to do a sub n equals, I know her initial weight or initial value is 256. She's losing 18 pounds per month, so that's a negative 18n plus 256. How long will it take her to weigh half of her current weight? Half of 256 means she's losing enough weight to get to 128 pounds equals, and then negative 18n. N is how many months it's going to take. So we're going to solve for n. So if we subtract 256, that's negative 128 equals negative 18n. And then if we divide 128 by 18, 7.1. So it's going to take her a little over 7 months to get to half her weight. So you could say between 7 and 8 months. Or you could say 7.1 months if you're wanting to be accurate. Alright, on part E, it's Mr. Flubberdoodle. He weighs 290 pounds and he's on a diet that enables him to lose 3% of his body weight each month. Write an equation. So now, because he's losing a percentage of his weight, that's the key hint that it's going to be a geometric pattern instead of an arithmetic pattern. So his initial weight was 290 multiplied by, now this is the tricky part, if he's losing 3% of his weight, he's still keeping 97% of his weight, which is what we want to multiply by. So I'm multiplying his initial weight by 97%, or 0.97, to the n power. This last question says, if it's 1 year from now, will he weigh less than 250 pounds? So 1 year meaning 12 months, so I'm going to plug 12 in for my n value. So in this case, I'm doing 0.97 to the 12th power. We get this decimal, and then we need to multiply that by 290. Alright, this gives me 201.2 pounds. So yes, he does weigh less than 250 pounds.